I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report.
Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for May 25th, 2024. And I'm giving this live thing another shot. I upgraded my internet out here in the boonies. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to find out. So hopefully you can see everything appropriately, and it's all coming through crystal clear. Wylie's Race Report for the 25th. Coming up this Saturday, though, let's talk about that real quick. On June 1st, 2024, the Pacificos Hobby Stocks will be there. The IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Stock Cars, and the IMCA Sport Modifieds are all going to be in the house. It's going to be a great night of racing. You don't want to miss it. Gates open at 4 o'clock. Racing action is going to kick off at around 6 o'clock. And originally on the schedule, it does show this as a Fan Appreciation Night. Just a reminder that Fan Appreciation Night was moved until August 3rd. So be aware of that, and more information coming up on that in the future. With that said, let's get right into our results, where we had the Dwarf cars hit the racetrack first for their main event with past champion and first-time winner Travis Day, never taking home a victory in his championship season, and actually his first. I had forgotten this when I talked to him in Victory Lane, but here's what Travis Day had to say in Victory Lane.
Hey, congratulations, you're in Victory Lane again.
First time.
First time? Got a championship without a win.
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
You got out front there, and you had a comfortable lead for a while, and then right at the end, the 71 car started catching you.
Yeah, I felt him
Or
there.
41.
I seen him coming.
Well, he got to underneath you, and he made a bonsai move and then spun out underneath it. Right after you pushed up the hill there in turn number 4, coming up off for the checkered flag.
Yeah, I came down a little bit on him on entry. Block it. Had to protect the bottom.
Who do you want to thank?
King Motorsports, Berto, big help. Let me borrow his harness this week. McAlvey's Nursery, Windmill Cove, Vault Moving and Storage. That's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, first time winner, Travis Day.
Travis, learn to.
So Travis Day taking home the win for Saturday night, first race of the year for the Dwarf cars. Congratulations, Travis. Brandon Alsworth out of Benicia in the 41N finished second. Joe LeDuc out of Tracy finished third, and Mario Marquez finished in the 4th spot. Actually, he would have finished 4th, but he unable to get out there for the main event and hopefully get that thing fixed and get it back out there. I know we got a couple more cars in the works and hope to have them out very soon. Spin Cycle, Mike Bauer is working on his. I believe his brother Matt is putting one together, and I know Bob Roberto Monroy is supposed to be getting one out there in a couple weeks as well. So Dwarf car racing action will be picking up in the near future. Next up, we had the Print Club Mini Stocks hitting the racetrack, and Tom Brown, who struggled last year with a tired motor, still ran well, but just didn't have the year he had the previous 2 years. He took home the win in a very dominating style, and here's what he had to say in Victory Lane.
You're in Victory Lane.
Finally. I feel bad for Tom because he's having engine issues. It would have been a fun race. I saw Mike, he showed me a fender, and I just poured it on there at the last second.
As I say, he's having Davidson's having engine issues, and you got your engine issues resolved.
Races are won at the shop, I'm here to tell you.
Last year, running a lot of the year with that tired motor, so nice to have this motor in here. And you were pulling them all day long.
Great, thank you. I can't thank Bob Davis enough. Sam from Santa Rosa Transmission and Car Care, Herman from Herman's Mobile Lube, Mike Cover, he helped me do a lot of stuff handling wise. Mike Learn, he's a rock star, he helped me out. Thanks for the fans for coming out on Memorial Day weekend.
Absolutely.
What a great track. I'm glad we didn't go out first after intermission. It was a great track.
Congratulations.
Great, thank you. Thanks for all your kind words.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our winner, Tom Brown.
Tom Brown taking home the win in the mini stock action. He was followed by Mike Cover out of Santa Rosa, finished second. Tony Quinota is third. Tom Davis was in the fourth spot. Patrick Kelly finished fifth. Sixth was Tom Kars. Lena Bales finished seventh. Donna Bitts finished eighth. More about those two momentarily. Jackie Price in her first race. Love that car she has. I got to find out what it is exactly. David Carson finished in the 10th while Jackie was ninth. But Lena Bales and Donna Bitts had a hard hit midway through that race. Both had to get towed off. Donna Bitts, from what I saw and what the pictures I've seen on Facebook since then, he may be out for a short time. There's a lot of work to do on the front end. Look, to me it looked like it may have bent the front clip on that thing. Lena Bales, she had a fair amount of damage on the front of her car as well. Both of them hit a wall in turn number 3, but hopefully they can get those cars fixed and back out here before the end of the season. I know Lena is a huge proponent and puts together a special race coming up later in the year. We're talking about that with her over the weekend, and we'll have more information on what the details are going to be on that coming up. Looking at hopefully making her special race at the end of October. But anyway, good racing for the mini stocks. 10 cars showing up, and appreciate all of them being there. Next up, we had the super stocks at the racetrack. Ryan Serezian taking home another win. I want to say congratulations to Ryan, and let's have us listen to what he had to say in Victory Lane.
Woo. Ryan Serezian in the El Camino for sale.
That's right. You can buy it today.
Hey, you just won a race.
Feels pretty good. This is my second win in the super stocks, and it feels good. Both of them right here at Antioch, my home track.
You were every once in a while, Randy would try to get a nose underneath you, but you just had him handled. What was different about your El Camino tonight?
Well, I don't know what he was doing, but I was just flat-footed. I wasn't letting off. That's the difference, I think.
Well, I noticed you were sliding it way sideways more than everybody else.
Well, this thing doesn't handle it like I want it right now, so the only way you can do is use a little bit of rear brake and slide it up in there to get it to rotate, but that's the way I do it.
So in other words, you're telling them when you actually get it to handle the way you want it to, they're really in trouble.
If I can figure out what I'm doing on the setup, yeah, but I really don't know what I'm doing, honestly. This is all luck.
Well, congratulations. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank everybody behind that wall there, my dad, my wife, Hillbilly Chick 2 Eric for putting in the work and making this thing go fast, and all my sponsors I'm probably missing. It's been a long haul. This is my 10th year racing, and the second win, and the super stocks feels really good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ryan Serezian.
Ryan taking home the win on Saturday night for the super stocks. He was followed by Randy Miramontes. Jim Freely finished third. Paul Hanley in the fourth spot. Mitch Machado finished fifth. Sixth was John Evans. And Mike Welko not able to start the main event. He broke earlier in the evening, but had a fast race car. Look forward to having him back out there on the next race for the super stocks, as well as all of them. Up next, we had the Wingless Sprint cars, where we had another first-time winner. This young man, Brian Bell, took home the win in a very dominating style, and here's what he had to say in Victory Lane.
Get out there.
You got to push.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our winner, Brian Bell! I could be mistaken, but I think you're a little bit excited about taking home the win.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, this is my first time ever in a sprint car racing it. So to do that was amazing in front of all you guys, and this is, I live right down the street, probably 15 minutes, so I've worked hard 3 years, never won a race at this track, so finally to win here in a sprint car means absolutely the world to me, and for all you guys to be here and cheering means even more. So thank all you guys for coming out, and I'd like to thank all my sponsors.
Good job, Dingleberry.
First off, I'd like to thank Anthony Bruno Racing and Tony Biscacci for making this happen, and I'd like to thank Toyota Walnut Creek and Price Family Dealerships. And sorry, a little bit out of breath. But, Suspensions Online, Home Smiles, Sabrina's Pizzeria, and again, I'd like to thank all my competitors and all you guys for coming out.
You did not drive it like it's the first time running these things.
No, I just kind of figured if I'm going to do it, I got to do it and give it all she's got. And I can't thank Vinny. Came out and I don't know, he just put the killer setup. There's never a time on this track I didn't feel like I was stuck and I didn't feel like I had the fastest car out here. So I want to thank Vinny and my whole crew actually, because they worked their butts off, especially Anthony Bruno. He works day and night to get this car ready. He's just a one-man show, so to do this, it means a lot. So thank you to everybody in the pits and everybody out here.
Let me take you back to that restart. Restarted and you took a shot out of a cannon going through turns 1 and 2. You had so much more speed to grab the lead when you came off turn number 2.
Yeah, so on the set, that second restart there, that I went to the top and tried it and I just kept my foot in it and this car never let loose. It just kept digging all the way to the end. So thank you guys, and I can't be more appreciative than I am right now.
Well, you just set yourself up because now you got a high standard to meet next time you run this thing.
I know, it's gonna be hard to beat that, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our winner, Brian Bell!
Brian Bell taking home the win. He was followed by Blake Bauer and Jacob Tuttle, teammates there, 3T and 3F. Dylan Newberry finished 4th. Bob Newberry finished in the 5th spot. Steve Miocci 6th. 7th was Roy Fisher. John Ulrich was finishing 8th. Jimmy Christian 9th. And Shannon Newton in the 10th. Shannon flipping earlier in the evening after Jimmy Christian getting sideways and coming down the hill and collecting Bob Newberry, and Dylan Newberry got involved in that, and then Shannon came along and unfortunately climbed the wheel and flipped over. He was okay. I didn't get to see the car to see how much damage there was. Hopefully he will be back out very soon. And our last race of the evening was the Xtreme Scaffolding Limited Light Model Series for the Larry Demintz Memorial Weekend, and Anthony Slaney, the animal, took home the win out of Martinez. Here's what he had to say.
Hey, you're in victory lane and you got a gorgeous trophy out of it.
Yeah, that I got to thank Xtreme for sponsoring that trophy. It's pretty neat.
Got out front. You had a little bit of trouble going past. Well, you didn't have trouble. Your car stalled a little bit when you were passing Matt, and he got in the back of you. I see he's not happy, but
yeah, I went down in the corner and I checked up early because I knew it was slick, and I went in and I hit the brakes and I parked it in front of him. I figured me having the inside, he was going to roll on the outside, but whatever. It's racing happens. I mean, shit happens.
Other than that, man, you were on a rail. You went out there and just checked out.
Yeah, I was just racing hard. I knew the top was good, and I was just making laps. I mean, I didn't know how close or far they were behind me. I just know I needed to go out and get it done.
At the beginning of the race, you lost a couple spots early on. What was up with the car at that point?
I definitely didn't anticipate the bottom to go away as much as it did. I thought the bottom was going to be the place to be, and the bottom was dry, and once I figured out the top was where the moisture's at, that's where I went.
Who do you want to thank?
I got to thank McKelly Nursing, Xtreme Scaffolding, Pounds Race Engines, Primer Auto Glass. They're actually here tonight. Surf Pro, Kryptonite Race Cars, 1-2 Wrap. So I mean, it's a whole army to get this thing down the road.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to our winner, Anthony Slaney. I want to get a picture of this thing. Finished 3rd spot. Not a bad run.
No, it wasn't a bad run. I was hoping for better, but we kind of got caught up there and battling with 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And by the time I got my way into 3rd, we were out of laps.
Good to have you back here. It's been a while. We used to see a lot.
Yeah, we raced here weekly with the Super Lates, and just glad the track brought late models back. We'll come and support them whenever we can.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, thank you.
Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my crew, my brother, Sacramento Spinal Specialist, Justin for Justice, Lawyers We Fight for You, and Beavers Heating. They're on the front of the car. I'm pretty sure that's their name. But I'd like to thank them for all they do to help bring us out here.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations, Rod Oliver, finishing third in tonight's Xtreme Scaffolding Limited Late Model Series event here. First one of, I believe,
So I want to say congratulations once again to Anthony Slaney taking home the win in that car. He finished with the win. Behind him was Matt Michelli, Rod Oliver, Ray Trimble, Jake Dewsbury. Top 5, 6 through 10, Tim Yeager, Terry Kaiser, Michael Anderson, and Evan Craig finished in the 9th spot. And what a great night of racing we had this past Saturday night. This upcoming Saturday, we got the hobby stocks, the IMCA modified, stock cars, and sport modifieds. Gates open at 4. Racing action kicks off about 6. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great night of racing. The IMCA cars, the hobby stocks, it should be an absolute blast. Coming up on the 8th of June, we have got for you the Hunt Wingless Series race was rescheduled from earlier this year that fell victim to Mother Nature. They'll be joined by the hardtops, the Dwarf cars, the 600 micros, the Xtreme Limited Late Model Series will be back, and the BCRA Lightning Sprints will also be there. So it's going to be a great night of racing action on June 8th. But don't forget, again, this Saturday, hobbies, mods, sport mods, and stock cars in the house for you. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up, keep an eye on the website at www.raceantiochspeedway.com. Facebook is Antioch Speedway by Promotions, official Antioch Speedway on Instagram, and of course, Wylie's Race Report on Facebook and on YouTube. Until Saturday when we go live with the Pit Walk, I'm Wylie Wade. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, everybody.